What's up, guys? And today I'm gonna be presenting to you guys one list that I have been wanting to present for a long time. It is the top 5 characters who became Batman, and this list does not include Bruce Wayne. So, yeah. A quick disclaimer before we start: these characters have not been linked according to their abilities to be Batman, just according to how much I like a character. So it's just personal preference. So without a further ado, let's just get right into it. Number 5, James Gordon in Super Heavy. It seems when Batman died, quote unquote died at least, in the Endgame storyline, writers thought it was an obvious choice to make Jim Gordon don the cape and crown. Now, he wouldn't have been my personal first choice, but whatever. Although, personally, I didn't like this idea originally, but Jim as Batman grew on me. The way he got out of sticky situations, used the suit, and things like that. He has a suit with a really strong AI built into it to help him get out of sticky situations. And all in all, I did not like him the most, but he did grow on me eventually, and he ended up on this list. Number 4, Jason Todd, Battle for the Cal storyline. When Batman was presumed dead, crime ran rampant in the city of Gotham. Nightwing, or Dick Grayson at the time, was encouraged by many to take up the mantle of the Bat. Yet he refused. On the other side, Jason was becoming his own version of Batman. And this is where he stepped in. Jason is a former Robin turned anti-hero who has been resurrected by the Lazarus Pit after being killed by the Joker. Jason considered himself to be Batman's greatest failure, and so does Batman. Batman, this time around, or Jason, is a gun-wielding crazy person who just kills criminals and is really effective and cool too, but he is kind of defiling the persona of the Batman. That's why he's so down on this list. Number 3, Thomas Wayne Batman Flashpoint. Set in an alternate reality which takes place due to Flash messing up the timeline, this version of Batman, much more darker than our favorite Bruce Wayne Batman version, is one of those characters who really is just Batman, but is also not Batman. Like, he has the name of the Batman, but he does everything that Batman would do. In this timeline, Bruce dies instead of Martha Wayne and Thomas Wayne in the crime alley. In an interesting twist, Martha loses her sanity and becomes the Joker of that universe. Thomas Wayne wields 2 guns and does not care to save anyone and just kills his villains. And he's more driven by rage and vengeance than responsibility and love for the city. Number 2, Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond. Set in the animated universe, where Batman, after fighting crime for years on end, retires due to his body betraying him once. Whilst trying to save a hostage, as a last resort, Batman has to take the gun off a knockdown thug and point it towards the other thug to save himself. After this, he promises himself that he would never again don the mantle of the Bat again. 20 years later, a kid breaks into his Batcave and discovers that Bruce Wayne is the legendary Batman, or at least was the legendary Batman. Fueled by vengeance due to his father being murdered, Terry steals the Batsuit and from there on starts his crusade with the legendary Batman, now working as a stick guy. Like every list, we need to have some honorable mentions. So here are a few. Tim Drake. During the same storyline as where Jason Todd takes up the mantle of the Bat, of his former supposedly dead mentor. When Dick Grayson denies to take up the mantle, Tim Drake bravely steps up and dons the bat suit and tries to stop Jason, but is almost killed by Jason, as Jason is a dirty fighter. Although not Batman for the most amount of time, despite Tim being aware of what he was getting into, faces the situation much bravely. Honorable mention 2, Damian Wayne. In a few iterations, Damian Wayne has also taken up the mantle of the Bat. It's not the most interesting thing, to me at least right now. So let's get into the final and the most important. Number 1, Dick Grayson. Battle for the Crown storyline, Dark Mirror, and more. While Jason is saving the city from the criminals and also killing them at the same time, Dick is torn between his decision of being Batman and not being Batman. While Tim steps up bravely and is almost killed by Jason, Dick tracks down and beats up Jason Todd and shows him who deserves the cape and the cowl railing. After this, Dick becomes the Batman and takes Damian as his Robin, while Tim dons a new persona of the Red Robin and travels the world in search of Batman, who he thinks is not dead. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little top 5 list of who became the characters who became Batman, and I'm gonna make a few more videos like this because I really love to make videos about comic books and things like that. And if you guys like this content, then be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I know this is gonna be like my second video, but there's more to come. And so if you guys enjoy, let me know in the comments also below, and peace out.